Kiran Babuchinta. Thank you for joining. Let's get ready for the stream. Okay, I think I need to fix a little bit of this. Okay. So last Saturday, for some reason, I did not have too many visitors, too many participants on my multi-streaming, if I can say. It's called live stream, but I multi-stream as usually. I do it on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and also on Instagram. Hello. Yes, Kira. So I am beginning this live stream, and if you guys have any questions, you can just type them in, and when I'm done with my presentation, I will get back to you and I will answer any of your questions. And today we're going to continue talking about the reality in our today's life. It's about the harm of stuttering communities. Stuttering communities all over the world, where conventional speech therapists, pathologists, psychologists, and other professionals who have been trained conventionally, just with the old approach, right? When people don't know what stuttering really is, and they don't realize that by stutterers meeting, discussing, communicating, and advising each other, they actually make their speech condition much worse. So I recommend that, again, wrong. How do I fix it? I don't understand. Edit. How stuttering communities. I have totally different title, and for some reason it doesn't pop up. Okay, we'll see how it's gonna work. So let me begin. So I see on YouTube, I see the old title. It says why stutterers should not advise other people who stutter, which is actually the same. So let's begin. And today I will begin with the topic that I started last live stream, but I got distracted with so many questions and I didn't complete the presentation. So if you are watching me on Instagram, then you will be able to see the post I have, this elephant and different blind men on this elephant and around this elephant. So this is kind of similar. This image is similar to a stuttering community where people who have no idea what stuttering is, what normal speaking is, and what they need to do to forget about stuttering and begin speaking like everyone else, they get together and they discuss stuttering. And for those of you who are not familiar with the fable, I actually prepared to tell it to you. It's a parable, and it's called The Elephant in the Dark. That's what it says. The Elephant in the Dark. It's the book. And it's the parable of the blind man and an elephant in a story of a group of blind men who have never come across an elephant before and who learn and imagine what the elephant is like what does it look like by touching the elephant, because they don't see, right? Blind people, and they are touching the elephant. Each blind man feels a different parts of the elephant's body, right? But they only touch one part of the body, such as the side or the trunk, like different people, different men are touching different parts of the elephant. Then they describe the elephant based on their limited experience. And their descriptions of this elephant are totally different from each other. In some versions, they come to suspect that the other person is dishonest and that they come to blows. I mean, they don't know what they're talking about because, yeah, I just touched the trust, right? It's like a snake, right? It's like this, the elephant. But the other person who touched, let's say, his ears, he's going to say, no, it's something soft, right? So the moral of parable is that humans have a tendency to claim absolute truth based on their very limited, subjected, very subjective experience, as they ignore other people's limited, okay, subjective experiences, which may be equally true. Okay, so it's like Indian parable. I was looking at it on description of it and talking about it. So it's very, very similar to stuttering community. When we are looking at this picture, it totally reminds us of a stuttering community, because people who stutter, they have no idea what stuttering is. And each of them have experienced what stuttering is from one point of attention, from one perspective. They have experienced it. Let's say this person was advised to do breathing practice, and he's been doing breathing practice, and he's telling to everyone, stuttering is when you don't have enough air in your lungs. Other stutterer have not been advised to do breathing practice, but speech therapists who also don't know what stuttering truly is, they have advised him to stretch words, okay, or to speak by syllables. And this person has tried to speak by syllables, and of course, he blocked his tongue, and now he cannot say even one word. And this person is absolutely sure that stuttering is when you don't have control over your tongue at the moment when you want to speak according to syllables, which I have explained that syllables have nothing to do, speaking by syllables have nothing to do with the natural speaking. Okay, so I am going to go to my aha. So those who stutter are very confused people because they know their opinion of stuttering is very subjective. Okay, it's kind of from their perspective, from their experience, their point of view, which is very, very limited. I already explained it. And this is why people who stutter are totally confused about what stuttering is. And this is why they should never be advising each other. Why? Because when they begin advising each other, they give an advice of a blind man, just like here. Okay? So their advice will never help the other person because it's the advice of a person, I mean, from their perspective, not from the perspective, from the experience of the other person. So there is a lot of information on the internet about stuttering, what it is, why people stutter, how they need to deal with stuttering, right? How to deal with it so you would stutter less, and what to do to never stutter again. Even this one. A lot of information on the internet. But unfortunately, it's all a lot of dumb opinions and speculations. Dumb opinions and speculations. Guys, You may be shocked after my words, but this is what I am telling you after 10 years of working with those who stutter and watching the advisors who also have no idea what stuttering is, and most of them also stutter. So I have been watching them, and I am just signing and giving my word under every word I am saying. It's a lot of dumb opinions, silly opinions, stupid opinions, actually. And these speculations reflect someone's sick imagination. As a matter of fact, it's a reflection of sick imagination of many, many confused people. And whatever you find online, opinions of blind men, stutterers, these opinions do not withstand the test of reality. And they are for naive and gullible people. I don't want to use the word stupid people, but as a matter of fact, people who stutter are all, I don't want to say the word stupid, but they are stupid about speaking. Because if they were not, they would be speaking like everyone else, right? They are simply ignorant about speaking. They don't know what it is. They have no idea what stuttering truly is. And when they get together during these stuttering community meetings, they become even more confused. So, because the more understanding and confusion you have, the stronger you develop the fear of the unknown and incomprehensible. You don't know what it is. And the more you don't know, the more confused you are about something, the more fearful you become about this thing. So, because people who stutter have no idea what stuttering truly is, what natural and normal speaking is, this is why they become more and more confused. They don't understand, even when I am speaking, sometimes I see they come and go, they don't stay with me. Hi, John. John, thank you for joining. So, people who stutter are truly confused people because anywhere they go, they get all kinds of weird advice, weird recommendations of people who also don't know, just like people who stutter, their advisors also have no idea what stuttering is, how to deal with it, what to do when you stutter. It's kind of like the picture I'm showing, blind advising blind, blind leading the blind. And it's funny. I mean, to me, it's funny. But people who stutter prefer to come to the ones who stutter themselves. Can you believe that? They say, very often I got the question, did you also stutter at some point? Of course I did, because at some point of my life, I was a little girl when I was just learning to speak, and I was a stutterer. Also, all children on the planet are stutterers. They don't know yet how to speak, they're learning it. All children are stutterers. And guess what? Speech therapists, conventional speech therapists are telling you in their stuttering awareness posts, they say that just a few percent of children stutter. This is a big lie. All children stutter, each and every one. Jones, say hi to you again. Okay, I'm just presenting. If you have questions, type them in. Then I'm going to be answering questions. So the bottom line, the more confusion you have, the more you become fearful of speaking, of doing this, because you don't know how to do it. A person who stutters doesn't understand how to deal with something that is incomprehensible. He doesn't understand what it is, and he doesn't want to even deal with it. The more lies you guys believe in, the stronger the shackles, the handcuffs of stuttering become. Okay? So, in fact, every related to stuttering thing, everything that is related to stuttering, every piece of information you've heard about stuttering before you came to me is false. It's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of someone's speculations, fantasies. But unfortunately, all people who start to believe these lies, they pass them from mouth to mouth. And by doing this, they confuse themselves even more. And guess where? What are the places where you guys confuse yourself and exchange lies with each other? Online, when you come to Stutterers, when you watch their videos, when you begin typing, writing to them, when you begin asking them questions, you begin asking questions. You, a person who stutters, you ask question to another person who stutters, or to a person who has no idea what stuttering truly is. Yep, that's what you do. And this person who has no idea what stuttering is, what are the natural norms, speaking norms are, this person begins to give you all kinds of lies. Again, lies. And guess what? By getting more lies, you become even more confused, and your stuttering becomes even more severe. Do you guys understand me? Do you understand what I'm talking about? So, because stuttering is totally individual for each person, because each person stutters in their own unique way and knows only their own form of stuttering. This is why I started my live stream today. I'm going to show to you guys on, yeah, I have started my live stream today with a picture of blind man touching the elephant. Touching the elephant. Do you see that their eyes are closed? They're blindfolded. And each of them is touching just their own piece of the elephant and nothing else. Can they discuss what elephant is? Is it possible? And what's going to happen if they're going to begin discussing the elephant, the guy who is holding the tail? What will he say the elephant is? They have never seen the elephant because they are blind. So the guy who is holding the tail will say, it's something long and it's moving and it has some hair at the end, on one end, right? It's not that heavy. The guy who comes to the trunk or tusk, he's going to be touching the trunk of the elephant. He's going to say, no, it's heavy, it's big. It's also moving, but it's wide, it's big. And what will the guy who is touching the foot of the elephant, the leg of the elephant, will he agree with those two? Of course not. He's going to say, no, guys, you don't know anything about the elephant. That's what the elephant is. It's heavy, big, and it has fingers at the end or whatever, something, some plates, because I'm touching it right now. And the guy who is touching the body of the elephant, he's going to say it's something very soft, something very big and warm. None of them will agree to each other. Do you understand that? They will disagree with each other. They will begin arguing with each other. And this is exactly what's happening in the world of stuttering. Everyone is fighting with each other. Everyone. Okay, there is a request to be live. I don't think a person meant it. I'm going to see view request. Okay, I'm going to cancel it. If you truly want to be, oh no, you do want to be live. Okay, I'll just go live with Vishu. Okay, Vishu. You can go live with me, no problem, if you want. Vishu, do you want to be live with me? So anyway, I approved you. If you want, we can be live. We can talk live on Instagram. Oh, here you are. Okay, let me fix me. Okay, here. Hi, Vishu. Oh, he looked at me and ran away. Okay, so Wiku66 just joined. Again, guys, if you listen to advice of someone who stutters, someone who has no idea what stuttering is, someone who keeps telling you that this is some kind of an incurable sickness, that you gotta accept stuttering, run away from this person. Please understand that it's very, very harmful for your speaking. This person has no idea what stuttering truly is. Because once again, each and every person stutters in his own way or her own way and has no idea what you guys, some other people are doing, right? Every stutterer knows and relies on a whole bunch of false stuttering techniques. Some of those techniques they learn from speech therapists, but most of the techniques each stutterer creates on his own. Every stutterer creates his own technique. Hi, B-U-T, beauty. Okay, thank you, Vishu. So I want you to understand that whenever you speak, attempt to speak, because people who stutter don't speak, they stutter. So whenever you attempt to speak, you guys use your own techniques, the techniques that you have invented, that you have learned from other stutterers when you went to a stuttering community meeting. Okay? This is very important to understand. This is why attending stuttering community meetings is really, really harmful for you. Vishu wrote, which is your country? United States of America, Florida. Yeah. So these techniques, when you go to speech therapists or you create your own techniques to Band-Aid, like put a Band-Aid over your wound, over your stuttering, these techniques only may change the form of your stuttering. Okay, the form of your stuttering, but they do not lead people to the development and growth of their naturally adequate speaking skills. Do you understand that? It's so important to understand that people do not, by using techniques, people who stutter do not help themselves. They simply may manage, kind of change the form of their stuttering, but they still remain stutterers. Because normal people speak in the same standard way. Their speech skills, they develop their speaking skills from early childhood according to the natural speech norms. Speech norms that usually children adopt from their parents. They don't even realize it. They just learn from their parents. Unfortunately, those who stutter develop not their speaking skills, but they learn to stutter They learn to stupor, to haste, to hesitate, to be nervous, to be using techniques and stuff. All stutterers are masters of mistakes, misconceptions, masters of lies, masters of confusion. That's the reality. And they exchange their wrong ideas with each other. And by doing that, they form a false image of horrible, terrifying stuttering. Okay, it's so scary. It's like, oh, boogeyman. So, to get rid of such a stuttering monster, you must first clear your mind from your false beliefs, guys. Then you would need to acquire standard speaking skills. And guess what? Only in our school, online school, you can get everything you would need to never stutter again and develop your speaking skills in a very short time. Speaking skills, speaking mastery. Okay? So go to the website livestutterfree.com and register for my webinar. Watch it. It's a free tool. Watch it. And after watching it, come to me and let's discuss what your difficulties are and what you need to do in almost no time to never, ever stutter again. Forget about all the lies that you believe. Forget about all the disinformation, misinformation you have learned by communicating with other stutterers. Forget about it because they can tell you only lies. Lies. They believe in those lies and they live their lives according to these lies and they struggle. That's why they struggle. Okay? So I am done with my presentation and I'm going to remove, no, okay, I'm going to leave it a little bit here, okay, as a decoration. I don't know how to do it so you would see the picture a little bigger. Okay, so I see that a couple of people are watching me. It's interesting. I have more people during the weekdays than on the weekend. It just tells me that you guys don't work or what? I thought that Saturday was a better day. Hi, you know live video call, this private video call. I don't understand what you know live video call, this private. Okay, yes, of course you can come to me and I can talk to you privately. Yes, if that's what you mean. But I can see that your English is not your first language. It's difficult for you to communicate in English with me. Hi, Hassan just joined, and someone else, Krishanu, just joined. Good to see you guys. Guys, can you write to me what countries are you in right now? I want to see the geography. What are the countries? Эй, привет, Роман! Суббота не очень хороший день, я так поняла. Okay, so Krishanu just joined. Okay, I just got thank you. I mean, not thank you. I just got greeting from Mr. Roman Snishko. He waved to us and gave me like. So, what is the geography? What are you guys doing? Show to me. What country are you from? Krishanu, Vishu. Who else is here? Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. And if you do not have any more questions, I will probably just end this presentation and I will invite you to join me on Tuesday at the same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Hello. Okay, Hassan wrote, hello, I am just a self-cured stutterer. I really appreciate what you do. And thanks for your motivational speaking. Actually, guys, what I am speaking is not just motivational. It's just telling the truth. This is why, Hassan, it feels motivational. And I'm glad that you speak a lot better. What you are saying here, self cured. Even the words you used, self cured, just tells me that you still may not be a good speaker. You may not be suffering as much as you used to, but you still make mistakes because stuttering is not a sickness. If you still believe you needed a cure, that's what you said in your writing, cured yourself. I know a lot of people are using this word, but this is a big fat fraud. A big fat lie, usually say. It's a fraud. If you want to get rid of stuttering, you need to first change your beliefs. Yeah, yeah, okay. ah, joined. Joined. Okay, so wave to you. Nani, I just waved to you. Actually, I'm speaking great. Good, good. I am glad that you finally learned to speak, that you are no longer a 5-year-old child. Okay? Because speaking is a skill. If you kept speaking, if you kept doing it right, maybe you can finally learn. But I don't know even one person who claims that his speech is great and he used to be a stutterer. I don't know even one person who comes to me, I communicate with him, and he doesn't make mistakes. I know that you still make mistakes. But if mistakes don't bother you, then it's okay. It's okay if that's what you want to do in your life. Because my life has a different purpose. I am here to present perfection. Perfection when I speak, and I know I will not make mistakes, not even one mistake. And if I make a choice to speak with not even one mistake, always, everywhere, then guess what? I am a speech master. I'm not a stutterer. I am really good at moving my tongue and understanding how my speech instrument works. And I will never, ever have even a slight idea that I will not be able to say the word all of a sudden, that I will stumble all of a sudden. I would like to write for you and ask you for advice, something that will help PWS. See, Hassan, PWS, it's like every time I look PWS, honestly, it reminds me PMS. PMS is, like for women, PMS, they call it the periods for women. What does it mean, PWS, people who stutter? It's not a nationality. It's a complete fraud. You don't belong to PWS, guys. Understand, you are exactly the same as everyone else on the planet. Stop labeling yourself with these weird letters, PWS. Quit it because you believe it. You believe it, and this is why you still struggle. You still make a lot of mistakes. Okay? I know people who stutter, but you believe that you belong to this group of people. You believe that you are special. You are different from all 99% of the population, right? You believe that. Instead of believing in this ghost, stuttering ghost, my recommendation: begin believing in speech mastery. Speech mastery. Yeah, I got it. You understand it, right? Okay. So in order for quit that stuttering group, this three-letter group, you're gonna number one, quit communicating with stutterers. Stop it. Stop asking advice of people who stutter because they have no idea what stuttering is. They have no idea what to do. They are just like this blind man touching the elephant. This is why I posted this image a few days ago. If you are on Instagram, go check it out. It's there. Okay? Bye for now. Okay, bye for now. But there are other people. By the way, I'll text you once again. I really respect and appreciate you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, texting me is a great idea, but the better idea is to simply enroll in my class. Okay. Enroll in the class. 6 hours of my time, by the way, Hassan, maybe enough for you because the way you are telling me that you are speaking well, is that Hassan who said that he is speaking well? I think Hassan, right? Hey, Parmida joined. Hey, Parmida. Good to see you here. Okay. I would like to write to you. I think Hassan wrote. I think Hassan, because I have different people wrote to me. So if you truly want perfection, because people who graduate from my class, they have been given the tool for perfection. They can be perfect. The other thing, whether they're going to do it or not, right? Because we all are different. Some people are fine when they can go to the store and say, could you please give me, I don't know, one candy or one banana? And if they can do it, they are happy. They don't need anything else. Okay? But other people have bigger goals. They want to be the best at everything they do. They want to be perfect. Then you gotta come to a speech perfectionist. My husband keeps telling me that I need to call myself speech perfectionist. Perfectionist, yes, this is who I am. I am a person, the only English speaking person on the planet who shares with people the tools for perfection. Perfection of their speech, perfection of their thinking, of their memory use, and of their use of attention. If you get the tools that I am giving to people who stutter, to my students, to every student I work with, then guess what? You're going to be perfect. You're going to claim your perfection. Okay? So let me see if there are any questions. Nope. So this is the last time I do Saturdays. I'm not going to do Saturdays anymore because I don't have too many people. So I'll see you Tuesday and maybe Thursday or Friday. I'll see. I'll pick another day because I want to communicate with you. And Saturday, I guess, is a family day and people are going, minding their business. That's good. I'm glad that you have something else to do other than just sitting and listening to what people are talking about. Okay. Lots of love to you. And again, a reminder, if you want to fix your speech once and for all, I recommend you watch my webinar. It's a free webinar. You don't have to pay a penny. Watch my webinar and then schedule a free consultation on Zoom with me. I will see you. I will see where your problems are. Hey, Parmita. And send me hi on Skype. I am curious about what you are doing with your life and how you're doing. You quit giving me videos, so I don't know what's going on in your life. So communicate with me, because that's what usually people do. They just leave me. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Sahil. Okay, Sahil requested to be in the video. Okay, let's try to be in the video. Let's see. Oh, no, you declined. Okay, I will. Okay, good. Okie dokie, guys. I am going to leave you for now and get prepared your questions by Tuesday. Tuesday is a good day for me unless I have a student, but I don't have any students. So I'll see you this coming Tuesday. And this coming Tuesday, we're going to be talking about something really, really interesting. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is. I will put it in the announcement. Okay? Lots of love to you and a lot of success to you. See you soon. Bye bye.